Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. That's me. Hi. Just while we're waiting for a few people to show up here, a couple announcements. Share the video as much as possible. If you'd like to be in our drawing at the end of the month to receive a free reading, you need to be sharing the video as much as possible, please. Also, we have open Spirit Communication Circle on Friday evenings. That's at 7:30. Never been there before. It's free. So just come on down and give it a try. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Hi, Suzanne. Let's see, excuse me. We also have this weekend here in St. Johnsville. We have a party from 2 to 5. It is for last-minute Christmas shopping. Hi, Eric. You're more than welcome to join us. It's open to the public. It's basically paparazzi, which makes beautiful costume jewelry that I wear all the time. It's inexpensive, makes great stocking stuffers, last minute gifts. I will be available for readings. Michelle will be available for healing massage. So come on down and just visit for a while. Bring in some Christmas spirit. And also we have gift certificates available. Hi, Tommy. How are you, my love? That's my grandson. Okay. All right, folks, I'm seeing some new names coming in. And just wanted to let you know that when I do readings on these shows, they are free. I do like donations. That really helps us out trying to get a building together and so forth. However, that does not make a difference on the readings. I cannot read for everyone. I read for as many people as I can. Spirit tells me who I'm supposed to be giving a message to, not the other way around. So if I don't get to you tonight, I apologize, but please just kind of hang in there. Keep your name in the feed, even with just hello, how you doing? Put your loved one's name in there. If someone comes in, I will be more than happy to call on your name and see what comes in, okay? All right. Where are we going first? Tammy Shippey, how you doing? Tammy, keep hearing your name because there's a woman that's trying desperately to get through to you. She's here with me now. I'm not hearing her name, but she says, all I want to say is how much I love her and to let her know that I'm still here. I didn't go anyplace. I feel like a mother's vibration with her. If this wasn't your physical mother, Tammy, maybe, possibly another woman that you looked at like a second mom growing up, but she misses you dearly, just wants to say hi, and she's saying she wants to tell the rest of the family hi too, but she's laughing. She doesn't think they'll believe it. That is kind of unusual, but not at the same time. Anyway, just know that she's here, Tammy. She's talking about great strides that have been made for you. She recognizes them, and she wants you to know how proud she is. Okay, I'll leave that. I hope you understand who this was. All right. Amanda David. Hi, Amanda. This seems a little strange. Okay, hold on one second, Amanda. There's a message up here from my grandson. He's saying once we get to 1,000 subs, we get a free silver YouTube play button from them. Hi, Ethan. Love you too. Those are my grandsons, and they're rooting for us. We're trying so hard to get to that 1,000 subscriptions, people. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It would help us out so much. Okay, Amanda, a young man standing here, all excited to see you, all excited that you're here. And he's saying, I didn't know we could do this. So it tells me he's pretty new to spirit, or he's new to the communication aspect of it. This is someone you used to play with a lot when you were young. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about. I hope you do. Um, he's showing me that when he died, it wasn't from illness. I don't know if it was from an accident or something, but he's just here. Just
Might.
he's
She might know.
okay. For lack of a better way to put it, I want to say he was a bit of a hellraiser when he was here in the physical world. He loved to play practical jokes on people. And he's saying, but don't worry, I'm not doing that now. I just want to say hi. He said, I calmed down a lot too. Just here with a greeting, lots of love, a lot of very high energy with him. Um, Again, he's very excited to have you on here. But I'll leave that with you for now. I hope that helps. Thanks. Bye, Ethan. I love you too, honey. Okay. Is that Cal or Kai Baker? Is it Kai Baker? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. If you could let me know. Hi, is it Kai or is it Cal? Well, I'm going to go with Kai for now. Okay. Um, all right. Kai, this is a bit unusual for me. There's a woman here. She had a difficult time with speech. I don't know if she had a speech impediment or if just speaking was difficult for her. Would you know who I'm talking about? Because she's speaking very clearly to me now, but she's saying a lot of people didn't take the time to listen to her when she was in the physical world because they had such a hard time understanding her. For whatever reason, she wants you to know that she can speak perfectly fine now. And she's saying, teasing, saying, let them all know that for all the times they didn't listen to me. Okay. I guess it's kind of unique. She's not angry. She's not upset. She's excited the fact that she can speak and be understood. She's talking about, Kai, do you live near the water by any chance, or do you spend a lot of time near the water? I know we're in the Northeast right now, so everything's frozen. Okay. She's talking about just spending a little bit more time. She's saying, come to the water with me. Okay, she's saying, come to the water with me. She used to love spending time by the water. And she says, because she just wants to feel your energy. She wants to spend that time with you, she said, the way we used to. Just know that she's here with a lot of love. And I also want to say she's here with a lot of understanding. She's saying, I know what you've been going through. And she knows it hasn't been easy. But she wants you to know that you have her support, her energy. And she says, I can't do much for you, but I can still love you. I hope that makes sense. I hope it helps in some way. Okay? God bless. Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on, folks. Eric Scott, how are you doing tonight? Eric, I see there's a young man here standing by a bridge. Well, not standing, it's like he's leaning up against a bridge and he's got his arms folded. And he's just this big old, it's like a lopsided grin on his face. He says, just stopping by. I'm not exactly sure who he's referring to, Eric, but he's saying, help mom. She's having a harder time now than she did before. I don't know what this is about, but he's saying, just give her a little bit extra love, would you? She's having a really rough time. She's lost a lot of people. Okay, your nephew, yeah. But I guess he's concerned. I believe it's his mother he's concerned about, that she's just having such a hard time, and she just needs a little bit extra attention right now. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, then that makes sense that what I'm seeing is like a bridge type thing. That's how he identifies anyway. He's glad. Something about a promotion or something has happened with you at work, and he's saying he's glad that things are looking better for you. He said neither one of us had much patience, but he's glad that things are going well. Okay? Just bringing through some positive energy, a lot of love, and just that request to help his mom. Okay? God bless her. Thanks. Okay. Well, something has happened or is in the process of happening, Eric. Some type of an upgrade, a raise, a promotion, something is definitely happening. At least that's what, whoops, where'd we go? Hold on. And were we back? Okay. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know what that was. My Norton kicked in on my computer. Anyway, I'm still here. Okay. I don't know, just if it hasn't happened yet, Eric, look for it, please. It's something coming very soon. All right? Okay. Where am I? Is it Lori Burke? Lori Burke, there's several spirits here. It's like a small group. And I feel it's all family and friends and just people that were very close in the physical world. They're still close now. It's like they're arguing among themselves what they want to say. So just give me a minute here, okay? They're trying to decide which is the best way to tell you need to travel, which way you need to go. Are you in the process of making some major decisions, Lori? Something that's going to affect your home life? If you could pop in an answer, I'd appreciate it. Okay, all right, because it's like they're having this back and forth on which way you should go, and I have to preempt all of it, and I have to say, please understand that Spirit doesn't have all the answers here, but they can only give you what they believe to be correct and good. It's not a bad thing. Okay. As far as the moving goes, everybody's shaking their head no, not time for that. There is changes coming, and they want you to hold tight and wait for the best to come through. Okay, but I don't feel a move. I'm not saying that forever. I'm just saying right now it's not happening. Maybe February or March, because I'm still feeling the cold months, but for now, just sit tight. Let things finish out. Let things finish playing out. And it's going to be in your favor. You just have to have a little bit more patience. Okay? All right. I hope that helps. Okay. Well, Debbie Carlson, hi, and thanks for joining us. However, please understand that this is not a full reading on this show. All I can do is bring you messages from spirits on this show of our spirit loved ones. More than happy to do full readings or to just chat afterwards. But for now, I'm just giving messages from spirit, okay? But thank you for joining us. Also, Debbie, while you're here, um, little girl standing here. She's just standing here, just rocking back and forth on her heels, very patient and with a very sweet smile on her face. Um, I'm not quite sure who she is. She doesn't identify to me, just that she likes you. She's telling me you know who she is. All right, I'm going to leave that for now, but just know that this little one is here. She looks to be about 3 or 4 years old, maybe a little older. If she is, she's small for her age. But just that happy childlike quality is what I'm getting from her. Okay? All right. Destiny Lions. Destiny, are you planning on traveling here pretty soon? I don't know if this is holiday travel or if it's vacation type travel. Are you planning on doing any type of traveling? I'm asking because I'm seeing different modes of transportation, like something just hasn't been decided yet. But I think ultimately I feel you're going to be driving. It's a long distance. Okay. Are you and your sister very close that it would come through for her, or is she right there? Okay, I know we're on a 10-second delay here, folks, so just kind of bear with me, please. All right, anyway, I feel that this travel is going to be, she's coming home. Okay. Just be careful with the vehicle, please. Okay. Well, welcome her home with open arms, especially military.
Thank you.
But just be careful with vehicles while she's home, please. I would hate to see something go wrong. When you get in a car, and it is a car, it's not any other type of vehicle. It's a newer car, but when you get in and it just doesn't feel right, get back out of it and find something else to take. I know people are going to think, what's the matter with you? Are you crazy or what? Trust that gut instinct, because I just don't want to see anything negative happening. I want it to stay a good time or a good vacation. I also feel that between you and your sister, there's tremendous amount of healing coming. There's been a lot of going back and forth at each other for some time now. And I want to say that this time with her coming home, it's going to allow the air to clear, because I feel a closeness coming to the two of you that has been absent for a very long time. I mean, you've always loved and respected her, but there's always been that sisterly animosity between the two of you, but I see a lot of that going away this time. It's like you're finally coming to terms with each other, a greater understanding, and it's going to be a great blessing, okay? It's a whole new area is opening up for the two of you as far as your sisterly relationship goes. So just remember that we talked about it. Enjoy the time with her, but just be careful with the vehicles. You don't need to take foolish chances, okay? God bless. Oh, Sue Shatley. Wow, piles and piles of books in front of you. Do you read a lot, or are you considering going back to school or something? Because I'm seeing stacks and stacks of books. A lot of books. And I know everything now is more or less on the computer, but these are old-fashioned, hardcore, books. All right. All right, you love books. Okay. Because I keep seeing these stacks of books. And it's like literally, Sue, I want to get lost in them. I want to just walk among the piles of books and I just want to get lost. I want to just have fun. You need to get back to that. You may have a love of books and you may have a lot in your home, but you haven't actually been sitting and reading lately. All right, there's a woman here and it's like she's in a rocker or in a rocking chair and she's reading and tell her she misses the times that you used to spend together reading. She wants you to remember her. And she wants you to sit with a good book again. She said, you haven't done that in a while. You've been so busy with everything else. She understands that. But please take the time. Take a step backwards. Not, literally, but take a step back and start and go back to some books that you enjoy, whether you've read them. All right. Crafting is a wonderful thing. It can get you some money. It helps you to express yourself in many ways. But this woman, and I feel like it's a grandmother, she's the one that gave you the love of reading or the love of books. But she wants you to really take time, take an afternoon, and just get lost in a book again. She misses having that time with you. And just by your sitting and reading would help her, and it would also help you a great deal. There's been a lot of things on the fringes for you that are just making you a bit uncomfortable. Relax. You need this time. Okay? God bless. Okay. Okay, Tracy Baker. Has your dad been in spirit very long? Okay. If you can pop in and let me know, I'd appreciate it. Okay, Tracy, I know you're asking for your dad, but I don't feel your dad here. There's a woman, though. A woman and an older man, and I feel,
Yes.
okay. For some reason, your dad's not coming through.
18 years.
All right, 18 years. All right. This woman is talking, and she's saying right now he's needed elsewhere. And I don't mean that to be rude or hurtful to you in any way. But she's saying he'll be here when you need him, sweetheart. He'll be here when you need him. But right now, he's needed over there. He's helping someone else that's having a really hard time. He sends his love, but this woman wants you to know that he'll be here, just not tonight. And she's saying, just talk to him. He can still hear you. She's also saying, you know the answer already. You know what you have to do. I believe it is with another family member that he's working. But this woman is saying that you already know what you have to do. You need to stand up, say your piece, and get on with things. She says, you've held back for too long. It's not hurtful. When you say your piece like that, it's not hurtful as long as it's not directed, in a negative way. If you're just saying something to say, this is how I feel, and this is why I feel it, that's not hurtful. And that's what she's trying to get across to you. She wants you to stand up and to say your piece and to be grateful for it and know that you're going to be okay. You've got a lot more control here than what you think you do. I hope you understand what she's talking about. I'm not sure that I do completely, but she brings through the message just with a whole lot of love, okay? Is it Nakisa Ferguson? Am I pronouncing that correctly? If I'm not, I apologize ahead of time. I don't mean to,
I think it's Nikisha.
you know,
Nikisha.
is it Nikisha? Okay. Well, anyway, if I'm not pronouncing it correctly, I apologize. I know I don't like it when my name isn't said correctly. Okay. Nikisa, there's a woman and a man here, and they're showing me what I believe is you walking around in little tiny circles here. You just keep going around and around. Has there been a lot of confusion around you to where you haven't been able to make a decision? Because this couple, and this is a couple here, I believe it's grandparents, possibly parents, but I'm more inclined to say grandparents. All she's saying is you need to stand still. You need to stand still for more than 5 minutes and be honest with yourself. The answer's right in front of you. You may not like it right now, but you can change the answer. You can change it to be more of what you want. But she's saying first you need to know yourself. That can be a hard part. That's the most strenuous part. But she's saying we're right here to help you. You know, you've never been alone. You may feel it. You may feel like you've been left alone, but you're never alone. They've always been with you. You were someone very special to the two of them. You know, I believe there was a lot of other children in the family, but you had a special bond, especially with the older man. I'm not hearing English from him. I don't know what language this is. But he's saying he still remembers your hugs. And that's what keeps him going. I hope this makes sense to you. Okay. They just want you to stand still for more than 5 minutes. Be honest with yourself, and your answer is right there in front of you. And it's okay. The answer is okay. You're not hurting anyone. The only one you're not hurting, the only one you are hurting by not addressing this thing, whatever it is yourself. And that's what they're concerned with. Okay? So please take the time, give yourself that gift, and just allow yourself to be in the moment. Okay? God bless. All right. Folks, this weekend in St. Johnsville at 7 West Main Street, right across from the fire department, we are having a paparazzi party. Our daughter is there, Amanda. She is having her paparazzi, all the jewelry. It's wonderful costume jewelry. It's only $5 each. I know I wear a lot of it myself. We'll also be doing, Michelle will be there doing healing massage. I will be there doing readings. Melissa, my niece Melissa, will be there. She has crafts that she does as well. Just for last minute Christmas gifts, come on in. It's no big thing. It's not, you know, we haven't advertised it in the papers or anything. We're just here on Facebook with family and friends. Come on down, do a little bit of last minute Christmas shopping with us. We also have gift certificates available. So check us out. It's Saturday between 2 and 5. Okay. Also, we have Open Circle, Open Spirit Communication Circle on Friday evening at 7:30. If you've never sat in circle before, it doesn't cost anything. Other than that, we do ask for $10 per person. So come on down and experience spirit communication for yourself for the first time. It's wonderful. It truly is. And we also have openings. Last announcement, I promise. In our Saturday night, it's a comprehensive course in psychic development and mediumship. It's a 10-week program. We do have seats available there, but they're going to fill up fast. So just give either myself or Michelle Forsey a heads up, and we can get you the information that you need to join us on Saturday. Okay, thank you. Tammy Musso. There are other mediums that work well with names. I'm just not one of them. I believe part of that is my belief structure that, I don't need to know names. I just need to give the message. Because you know who I'm talking to more than I do. It's not a bad thing. Some mediums work this way, other mediums don't. It's just how I work. I work more with the physical than the mental part of it. So that's the only way I could explain it. Sometimes, yes, names do come through for me, but it's not very often. Okay. Is it Carrie Calhoun? Hi, Carrie. Carrie, I have, there's a woman sitting right across from me, and she's just doing this. She's just looking at me. I'm not sure who she is. Friendly, kind of with a smile on her face, and her eyes are just dancing. I believe when she was here, she didn't speak a lot, but she spoke with her eyes and with her gestures. Okay. Wow. Is it Mom? Okay. Yeah. She's saying she's been watching you a lot, and she thinks it's funny. She's saying, what goes on in that kitchen is funny sometimes. I'm not sure what she's referring to, but she's giggling. Hopefully, I don't mean to send an insult by any stretch. But she wants you to try and get a little bit more creative with your baking. She says, even if you don't like it, just try something new. Okay?
All the stories in that.
Oh, okay. But anyway, she wants you to know that she wants to be here to help. She wants to give you some ideas. So it's like if you get going in the kitchen and you ask her for help, trust what you're feeling and just do it, because that's her. She wants to influence. She wants to help some way. She misses holiday cooking or baking. I don't know which it is, but she misses that part of your relationship. She says, we had more arguments and more fun in the kitchen than we did any place else. And she just wants to be remembered for that time. Just with a lot of love, Carrie. A whole lot of love from her. Okay? God bless. All right. Nan M. Hello. Nan, just as I see your name start to pass through, I got a tightness in my chest. Like someone had their hand pressed on my chest. Are you having difficulties? I don't know if it's with breathing or palpitations or something. I'm not a medical doctor here. Okay, I can feel it. And there's a woman here, and all she's saying is get it checked. Don't worry about it. You're going to be fine. But you do need to get things taken care of. It's been a while since you had anything checked, or at least anything in this area. Okay. Again, I'm not a medical doctor. It's just what she's telling me. She wants you to get a good checkup. She's saying you're going to be fine. You've got a lot of time. You've got a lot of things you have to do and a lot of things you have to accomplish. And she's saying stop brushing those new ideas aside. You've been thinking in terms of something that you want to do, to start or create, but you keep brushing it aside. She's saying stop doing that. I'm trying to get you in gear. I'm trying to get you moving. And she's laughing about it. Okay? So please get it checked and just know that she's here. She wants to help. She wants to get things moving in your life. She's been too quiet for too long. She wants you to start enjoying life. Okay? God bless. Excuse me. Um, Lisa Ald. Hi, Lisa. From mountains to you, Lisa. Um, there's a man that stands here, and it's like it looks to me like he's standing at the base of a mountain. He's saying, this was my home for a lot of years. Would you know who I'm talking about? If you could pop on and let me know, I'd appreciate it. Something very important about this mountain. It's like he has a walking stick in his hand. Okay. All right. You don't know who I'm talking about. It's all right. He has a walking stick in his hand, and it's like he's standing at the base of a mountain. Lots of green all around him. He's saying his home was here for a lot of years. You live at the base of Royal Mountain. Okay. All right. Have you had a visitor, someone that you're not sure who it is? Because I want to say it's this man. He's been kind of thumping around the house, making noise, making the animals go nuts. Because he's saying, it's just me. He spent a lot of time in these mountains, but he wants you to know it's just him. He's drawn into your energy. It's a good thing. It's nothing negative. Okay. I don't feel this is your father. I feel this is someone that is maybe native to the area that you live in. But he's talking about how he used to come down the mountain to this area. How he used to spend a lot of time down here. He says, just missing old friends and just wanting to stop by. Okay, I know I said a little while ago I don't hear names, but this man is saying, just ask around, ask them who old Harold was. They'll be able to tell you. In other words, ask
Herbie.
people. Herbie? Okay, yes. Ask about him, and that's your answer. Does he spent a lot of time there? I don't know. It's almost like he just wants to bring in a greeting, just to say hi. I'm still around, and don't worry about the odd noises that you're hearing. It's just me poking around, wanting to be remembered. He said it gets that way when you get old sometimes. I'm going to leave that with you. I know it sounds a little bit strange, but it's a good kind of strange. Okay? I hope it makes sense. From what I'm seeing, from what I'm seeing with this, with the scenery around him, it's gorgeous. Must live in a beautiful area. Okay. Hannah Ball. Hi, Hannah. Okay, just a moment. I've been doing readings like this for over 40 years, Mara. Just, you asked how long I've been doing this. Online, just a couple of years, but I've been doing readings for over 40 years. Okay, Hannah. When you were younger, did you spend a lot of time with a library table or at a library table, in a library? I'm seeing people sitting around what looks to be like a big library table, and there's, rows of books all around. All right. Anyway, Hannah, what this tells me is that you're in the process of making some very major decisions in your life. There's a woman standing here, and the reason why she's showing me this picture, Hannah, is she wants you to research the answers. She doesn't want you to be making a decision out of emotions or just offhand. She's saying check things out more. There's more answers that you need to have before you make your decision. Check it out better. Okay. Check it out. You'll get the answers that you're looking for. It's going to be a little bit of a surprise for you. But she's adamant. She's saying, stop letting people tell you what you need to do or the way you need to go with your life. You need to make these decisions. Just research it out and then make your decision. Don't do it just because someone else thinks you'll be good at it, is basically what she's saying. I hope that makes some sense. Stand up for yourself. You'll feel so much better. She's saying you will eventually. How she's saying that isn't very pleasant, but she's saying when you get the nerve to stand on your own and do it your way, yes, you'll get to where you want to be. And it's that point blank, Hannah. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't mean to be rude in any way. Please understand that, but it's the way it's coming through. Okay? God bless. Wow. Okay. Laura H. Hi, Laura. Laura, are you having problems with your eyes? I'm asking because there's a woman here, and it's like she has a blindfold that she's trying to take off. I don't know if this is representative of you or if this was her. She's saying that she was blinded most of her life. She doesn't want that for you. Laura, she wants you to stand strong. She wants you to look people in the eye and to just be yourself. She's saying, okay, when you take the blinders off and you see people for who they truly are, that's where the answers are for you. She's saying you're looking for direction, but you need to look through your own eyes and not other people's. All right, there's a lot of love coming from this woman. She's saying, I always shot it straight from the hip, and I'm not going to change gears now. In other words, when she was here, she always told it like it was. She didn't make excuses, and she didn't talk around things. And that's what she's doing now. So please know that this isn't from me. It's from her, okay? It's not eye problems. What the blindfold is representative of things like you've had blinders on. And you haven't seen things or seen people for who they truly are. And that's what you need to do. You need to take the blindfold off and you have to really start seeing things for what they actually are. That's the understanding that you need. And once you have that, you'll know the direction you're supposed to be going in. Okay? I hope that makes sense. God bless. All right. Okay, I love a challenge. Here we go. John Witzke? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. How you doing, John? John, there's a man that comes in here and his hands are literally black from grease. Like he's been working on vehicles or bikes or something. He's telling me that you're doing something, you're working on something, but you're not doing it properly. I know nothing about this stuff, guys, okay? John, I hope this makes some kind of sense to you, because it really doesn't to me. All he's saying is get your head out of the engine and stand there and look at it, and you'll see where the real problem is. Have you been working on something? I don't know if you're literally working on an engine, but you're trying to figure something out and you're working really hard at it. Anyway, he wants you to step back and to really look at it. Look at the whole situation or the object, whatever it is. Look at it for what it is, and you'll see it, the reality of it. He says things aren't always hidden. It doesn't have to be that way. You need to be willing to step outside of yourself once in a while, and you'll have the answer. You'll have the answer to the problem, is what he's saying. Hope that makes sense. Okay, whatever. But hopefully you'll understand what I'm talking about, okay? God bless. All right. Excuse me. All right. Okay, I know this goes to a woman on here. All I'm hearing is tell her Hank is here. Just, I'm not sure who it goes to. Just tell her Hank is here. He's a big guy, I know that. Tall and heavy. He worked with wood all the time. Okay, he's working with wood a lot. All right, I'm not sure who this goes to. All I'm hearing is tell her Hank is here. Tracy Baker, did you know a very big man? I mean, he's tall and he's heavy. Worked with wood. Okay. Now, this man, I wish I knew who he was here for. Okay. Come on back later. All right. All right. Patricia Rhodes. Patricia, I don't know Skylar's energy, but there's a woman here for you, dear. Very happy for you. Very excited. She said she's been visiting a lot. Trying to keep track of your mom. I'm just giving it the way it's coming in here. All right, what she's saying here literally is she's doing it again. Your mother's doing it again. She's taking care of everyone else and not herself. And she wants you to be aware of it so that you can kind of step in and say, that's not the way this is done. I hope you know who I'm talking about. I feel like a grandmother. This would be your mother's mother, possibly. I don't know if it's her mother or her grandmother, but I do know it's a female on your mother's side of the family. She's worried about your mother. that she's not taking care of herself. She doesn't want old problems to repeat themselves. She's come too far. And she just wants you to know, Patricia, that she's very happy with the way things are in your life right now. She visits a lot. Saying she likes playing with a sugar bowl. Does that make sense to you? She says, you wouldn't let me have the sugar when I was living, but she says she likes playing with that sugar bowl now. I hope it makes sense, Patty. God bless. All right. Oh, wow. We are out of town for time, folks. Thank you all for joining us. If I didn't get to you tonight, I do apologize. I'm going to try my best to be on I Heal tomorrow night at 6 p.m. to answer any academic questions that you may have. If not, I'll do some other readings. I'll do them psychically instead of mediumistically. Thank you all for joining us. I always enjoy these shows. God bless, and hopefully we'll see you over the weekend maybe. Have a good night, folks.